I'm afraid to answer the phone today. Ever since he called to tell me that he has AIDS, I've been afraid to answer the phone. To hear that his condition has turned for the worse, or that he just died. His T-cell count has been at 0 for 2 months now. He lost his job. The last word was that he was waiting for a chance for an entrance into a study where he might get a new set of medication. And waiting is something he cannot do. So I've looked at the homeopathic options, and I sound like his mother telling him to eat fresh fruits and veggies, don't eat raw seafood or raw eggs, cook your meat until it's well done to get the protein you so desperately need. And I've looked at the chemical compounds and the drugs that are all too expensive. And I was surprised to see how many times I saw nitrogen listed in those drug compounds. Nitrogen. I've only heard of it as a liquid nitrogen for super cooling. Dip a rose into liquid nitrogen and drop it so it shatters. I've even heard of nitrogen capsule widgets to carbonate stouts, or that it's mixed with oxygen to make a laughing gas. Maybe I need nitrous oxide, because yesterday was the first day I hadn't cried. I might have been feeling fine for a half hour, and then something would trigger it in my mind. I thought maybe I was getting used to the news, but I cried again today. On the phone, you said you can't let the thought of death kill you. And I was trying so hard not to start sobbing on the phone. You see, this is why I'm afraid to answer the phone now. You were on the phone with me saying that you just have to get used to the fact that you're not going to grow old or have a family. You said that some people feel like they're on death's door with a T-cell count of 400, and some people can run marathons with a T-cell count of 0. On the phone, you first told me that yours was at 80, and you felt fine. A little run down, but that was to be expected. And then it dropped lower. And now I'm afraid to answer the phone to hear the next round of news. So now I sit here and read about antiretroviral drugs you may or may not be able to take. Protease inhibitors, integrase inhibitors. And I look at the chemical compounds of all these drugs with the hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, occasionally fluorine or sulfur, and the surprisingly ever-present nitrogen. I stare at these compounds, wish I could put the elements together myself to give you what you need. Why did I have to learn about compounds in chemistry class if I couldn't make these compounds to help you live? Because now I just sit here and rave and fear my telephone.